All right, so today we're going to talk about how to play Connect 4 addition style. Okay, so the goal of the game is to get 4 in a row, either up and down, horizontally left and right, or diagonally. Okay, you have 2 players when you play this game. Today, player 1 will be represented by the orange X. Player 2 will be represented by the purple X. Okay, down here across the bottom, you see I have 2 little colored chips, a pinkish one and a green one. If you don't have those at home, beans, paper clips, tiny pieces of paper, really anything will work as long as you can know which of the 2 numbers you'll be adding while you play. Okay, so to get us started, player 1 is going to pick any number they want to, 1 through 9. Okay, so player 1 is going to go ahead and pick 3. Now player B has the ability to pick any of these numbers 1 through 9, and whenever they make a move, they are going to add those together, and they actually make the first move onto the game board. Okay, so player 2 is going to decide that they want to put their chip on 8, and they're going to say 3 plus 8 equals 11. So player B's first move will be to put 11 on the game board. Okay, now it's player 1's turn. Player 1 is only allowed to move one of the 2 chips during their turn. Okay, so they can either move the one that's on 3 or the one that's on 8. So player 1 is going to go ahead and move this 8, and they're going to move it to 6 and say that 3 plus 6 is 9. So player 1 will put an X on 9. Okay, notice that some of the values repeat on the table. Okay, so you only get to cover 1 square per turn, but there are multiple ways to get each of these sums. All right, so now it is player 2's turn again, and again they only get to move one of the chips, and this time player 2 will move the 3 to a 7 and get 6 plus 7 equals 13, and they're going to put an X right here on 13. Now it's player 1's turn again. Okay, now this is where the strategy starts to come into play. Do they want to try and continue their own connection of 4, or might they think about trying to block player 2's path to get 4? So in this case, player 1 will decide that they want to try to block, so they're going to move the 6 to 3 and say 3 plus 7 equals 10, and they're able to block player 2's path of getting 4 down this row here. And now it's player 1's turn again, or excuse me, player 2's turn again, and they get to move either one. This time, player 2 is going to decide that they want to put 3, and they actually want to put both chips on top of each other. So that means that this is 7 plus 7 equals 14. So player 2 will get to cover up 14. Now it's player 1's turn again. Now remember, they're only allowed to move one chip, even though both of them are on the same space. Okay, so player 1 will get to move just one of these chips this time, and they are going to move this chip to 1 and say that 1 plus 7 equals 8. Okay, and then the game continues on until either someone gets 4 in a row, or there are no more available moves to be made, in which then it's a tie. I love this game because you can play it over and over again to practice your addition skills. And I hope that you have fun. Enjoy!